should you respond if divine masculine reaches out to you? Now, this is an incredible question, and it's one question that gets asked so many times. When do you respond, Kat, then? You say about bringing the energy back to you, but what if they reach out to you? Okay. If the divine masculine reaches out, now sometimes they can reach out in very crazy energy, i.e. in very sexual energy. They can also reach out in peacocking energy. In peacocking energy, this is not a time to respond. Peacocking energy is when you feel their energy, or maybe they'll give a little indication or show up on your social media, or maybe just give you a little heart and then nothing else. And it leaves the mind going, well, what do I do in those energies? Here is what to do. The first thing that you do is check in with self. Remember, on this journey, you can always tell where the divine masculine is in your energy, in your frequency. So the first thing to do is come into heart chakra, come into soul frequency and go, does this feel soul aligned? Does this feel sacred? Is the divine masculine showing up in their truth? Is the divine masculine showing up in their sovereign, in their sacred self? Does it feel sovereign and sacred to me? Or does it feel like breadcrumbing? Remember, the divine masculine can come in and out and weave the energy, but they can come in a pull energy, in an energy that is not purified. And so if they're coming in that lower frequency energy that is still holding toxic elements, what is going to happen? You are going to shift down into their frequency. And what is it going to cause you to do? Another loop. And what will that other loop cause? Another separation. So the first thing that you do is come in and go, is the divine masculine coming in soul frequency? In soul frequency, it will feel very aligned. It will feel sacred. It will feel really wholesome. You won't be in any chasing energy. And so if they're coming in that energy, they're coming in to meet you in the frequency. And this is when the energy starts to weave. If they are coming in just to pull on your energy and get an energetic hit, because whenever the masculine's coming in a mind and ego and for that energetic hit, what all they're going to do is lower you into a lower frequency. And so it will just cause you to loop again, and it'll cause you to spin out and start to do all that crazy chasing energy again. So the first thing that you do, hand on heart, come into soul, come into sacred energy and go, does this feel sacred? Does this feel aligned? Does this feel like beautiful sovereign frequency? If it doesn't, then there's no need to respond. Or if you do respond, just in a very short, brief energy, know that this is not union frequency. Now, if they're coming in and you feel like they're still not ready, but it still feels quite sacred and soul, allow them to come in, but hold your frequency. Know that this isn't the right time and it's just coming in to weave the energy. Sometimes the energy and the frequency will come in to weave so you can then go into a higher frequency. And in turn, remember, the divine masculine will then shift in frequency as well. They follow your frequency. I think that's a really big thing. If I can highlight something today to really help you shift, is to know that they are following your frequency. You're not coming down and meeting them in the lower frequency, in the distorted aspect. You are holding your energy, and you will know if it's distorted. You will know if it's toxic, because it will leave you in that questioning, in that lower frequency and feeling like, oh, is this ever gonna end? And you'll go back into mind and ego, and it'll feel just toxic. It won't feel sovereign. It won't feel divine. I hope that helps. If you want to know the A to Z of how to move through this journey, because remember, this journey is not soulmates. It's nothing like soulmates. This is a journey of ascension. And as you move in frequency, the divine masculine follows. Now, they don't follow at the same rate. You know, their energy is a slower frequency. Remember, you work in the 3 higher chakras as the divine feminine. The masculine works in the lower chakras, in the 3 lower chakras. And so you are always alchemizing the energy. Don't worry, they're still doing the work, but it looks very different to you. Get out of the mind and ego, get out of the questioning, bring it back to you, bring it back to soul alignment, come back into your sovereign self and really check in. Does this feel sacred? Does this feel sovereign to me? If it doesn't, don't respond. Don't worry, they will come back in. This is not, oh God, what have I done? What have I said? No, hold the energy for you. Remember, you know, when you're approaching the journey from sacred energy, from heart energy, with that open heart and going, what is alignment for self? What is coming into my true sovereign self? How am I rising? How am I shifting on my journey? That's when the journey starts to change. And that's when you start to come into inner union. If you need more help, the A to Z of what happens on the journey, if you need help on inner union, if you need help really shifting on this journey, get out of the toxic looping, the separation, feeling like you're on an endless searching journey, then my website is there. The A to Z, Awaken to Consciousness. Tomorrow, on the 1st of September, we start 30 days of soul alignment. 30 days where you learn every single day, step by step by step, how to shift into inner union, how to hold that frequency so you don't go into the endless loop. I hope this helps. I send you so much love, many blessings.